Bill. This is No Luck Trucking. I'm Matt, and as you can tell, we are not in our 2022 Peterbilt 579. So last we left off, we were hooking up to a trailer in Greensboro, and we were going to head towards Conley, Georgia. But we were still on the lot, and we got a call from the agent from the next load saying that they canceled because there was not enough freight to fire that load off. So we decided to just go home because we couldn't find anything. It was a weekend, so it's not like we could really book any loads. There wasn't any decent freight on the board because, you know, it's like a Monday through Friday thing. So we ended up just deadheading from Greensboro, North Carolina to Stanton, Virginia, and we decided to just take the weekend off pretty much. So we have to be back in Baltimore on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. It's currently Monday. And then while we were at the house, you know, we got the GTO out. We took it to a car meet. We smoked a beef brisket, some ribs, 2 pork shoulders, and a chuck roast. So a ton of stuff. And I don't know why I'm going this way. Yeah, I guess I can. We'll go down that way. Yeah, it just kind of sucks, but that's kind of the way we like the way the industry is going right now. Is businesses are making cuts wherever they can, and before, you know, they would send you off with like 2 boxes, and like, you know, everyone would laugh at how silly it is. But now that the market has turned down so much, they are holding loads, and they'll just double up on the next week, or they'll send it on a different truck that will get closed and stuff. So this one particular agency keeps canceling on us. So we have started searching the board for other loads that will occupy that time, and then we're canceling the loads from that agency, because you just can't rely on FedEx having enough freight to fire these loads off, or, you know, it's just not dependable anymore, which is a rough time. I mean, a lot of agencies are losing their lanes. FedEx is closing down facilities, and, you know, there's a lot of runs, like the dedicated run that we are doing used to run twice a week, which would have been an easy week, but now it's they cut the other half of it because there wasn't enough freight to serve both runs. So now it's one time, and we have to build the week out to get back up to Baltimore, like we had talked about in a couple of videos. But I mean, it just kind of shows where we are at in the industry. It's starting to turn back up, in my opinion, but we're not there yet. And it gave us an impromptu time off, you know, like weekend off, whatever. So, you know, at first we were kind of a little pissed off, and then, you know, we went into searching for a load, and, you know, we just understood that we're not going to get much on a weekend, anything worthwhile, because, like, the only people that you're getting on our phone are 3PL agents, and the only customers that they're able to get to are probably ones that you don't want to go haul freight for anyway. So we just kind of took it as a time to relax, cook stuff for the truck. Do you want to tell them what you made earlier with the rotisserie chicken?
Yeah. So, when we were home more before truck driving, I used to make this chicken, bacon, ranch, broccoli casserole. And I can do it on the truck in the galons, but everything's harder to put together in the truck because you have to use like 3 different utensils or whatever, the pans to cook all the different things and then put it all together. So it just takes a lot more work when you're working with one inverter. So I was able to get that done, and we'll take that back on the truck with us. Really tasty, filling casserole that we used to enjoy a lot.
Yeah, and we're vacuum sealing a lot of the meat that we smoked so that we'll be able to throw it in the freezer and kind of eat it as we go, and that should hold us over until the next time that we get some home time, which we know already is going to be Labor Day.
Well, no. Well, sort of. Because we have the Charlotte run that we're picking up on a Saturday again.
That too, yeah. We'll get to run by the house.
But at least we'll have a load coming by the house that time. But that
the actual time that we don't have a load is going to be
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Yeah.
So we couldn't find the runs that we normally book, and I called to book all the other ones around that time, and I was like, why don't you have the one for, what was it, 3rd, 4th?
I don't even, I mean, we didn't mention it to them. Or I guess, no, we did say, why don't you have one for the 4th? They were like, well, if it's not on the board, it's just not on the board.
So
nobody else thought about Labor Day either.
Yeah, we were noticing this trend, and then another agency posted a load every single day except for that day.
Which is weird because it's a Monday.
Yeah, so I was like, is this a holiday? Is it like Labor Day or something? And Liz looked it up on the calendar. It was definitely Labor Day.
Yeah.
So we know we're not going to have a load then.
Which is fine.
There's a small chance we'll find something else, but probably not.
Still an okay week without that load bringing us back up to Baltimore. But
yeah. So the big thing, even if you do book a load, if the agent doesn't realize that it's a holiday and the place is closed that you're delivering to, you have to sit on it. And we can't afford to miss our dedicated stuff.
And we have done that before.
Yep.
We've worked with agents that didn't pay attention to the holidays either, and then, oh, well, yeah, just deliver it the next day, except for we had a load booked to pick up that day.
Yeah. So yesterday, after we smoked the beef brisket and stuff, we went out and shot some drone footage of the GTO. I'll probably put that in this video as well. I put it on the other channel, No Luck Garage. Just kind of, it was too big to upload it to like Discord, so I put it on there just to let all the homies see it. But I'm gonna put it in this video so everyone can watch it. It's like a minute long, so if you don't like cars, skip a minute ahead. If you do like cars, you can watch it or whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, so we're going to have to deadhead from here to Baltimore tonight, and we have to get back on the night schedule as well to fulfill the run Tuesday. Yeah, I guess it is Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, getting us down to Louisville and back, and then hopefully we're gonna see, because I think we have that same run that canceled on us, we have that this next week.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's third, not first. Oops.
I don't even know what day it is, but yeah, probably.
Yeah, so if we don't find anything ahead of time, we're gonna try that run again. But but if we do, if something does pop up that picks up near Greensboro and it goes somewhere on the East Coast, we're probably gonna book that and drop the FedEx run.
The trickiest part is that the Greensboro run delivers Saturday morning.
Yeah,
That is the trickiest thing, is that it puts us into the weekend, which I'm sure is why a lot of people don't like to run it, but we thought we had kind of the perfect loop going since it was all FedEx drop and hook stuff, but if they keep canceling, I guess we'll have to just give up on that run the way that we gave up on the Connecticut run.
Yeah. Is that one even being posted anymore?
I don't know. I don't think so, because I looked at all of their loads at one point and didn't see that run anymore, so I know that they just lost it, but just wish they would be a little bit quicker to realize that they're not going to have that lane anymore instead of continuing to post it.
Yeah, it just kind of sucks for the drivers that book it, because you don't get any truck order not used or anything like that. They just sucks to suck, and then you go about your day. But it really hurts solo drivers a lot more than it would hurt us, you know, because like we can still make it to our next deliveries easily, you know, to keep the rotation that we have, but I mean it could really hurt somebody that is planning out their days according to their clock and resetting and things like that, and having the hours. But
not to mention, I feel like that amount of deadhead hurts solo drivers a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, we can outrun the mile cost of deadheading places just in the team aspect, but
not to mention, our truck gets pretty fantastic fuel economy when we go slower than I could have ever imagined going before.
Yeah, I mean, when situations right, I mean, I've been doing 60 when we were late and getting fantastic fuel economy.
It gets really good fuel economy
so
at 60.
I mean, that's money in our pocket right there with the other loads.
But also, not to mention, not having the APU running all weekend saves us a couple bucks.
That's true.
It's not like it uses a ton of fuel, but it's not exactly free either. So.
Yeah, so I don't exactly know what we're going to do, but we're going to try to protect our business as much as we can. So like I said, if a load pops up and it fills the criteria, we're going to drop that FedEx load like a bad habit.
Yeah, I guess we should be looking for some sort of drop and hook on Saturday now.
Yeah. Because like they would, you know, they call and cancel. They don't lose an ounce of sleep. So we're gonna do the same. You know, we're gonna do what's good for our business, and that's what we're putting first. You know, it is what it is. I would love to do that run because it lines up really well, and you know, we went out of our way to book all that stuff. But if it's not going to consistently run, you know, you can't be sitting around on the weekend finding out on a Saturday that your weekend load canceled because you can't get another one right then. If they had told us Friday, maybe we could have put something together, but
maybe. But it's still the whole dropping on a Saturday thing.
It's true.
Because you have to look for something that's a drop and hook or some sort of shipper that's open on a Saturday. And
well, also FedEx waits until closing on Friday, which is like 5 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, because we had gotten all the load details, pickup info and everything like the day before. I thought we were good.
Yeah, I thought we were good too, but yeah. So we ended up not even sleeping there. Liz just hooked up to the trailer and we booked it to the house. What was it, like 240 miles, something like that?
So since we go straight up the state route, I don't even think it's that bad. I think it's more like 180 type deal, like 3 hours-ish.
Yeah. So it wasn't too bad, but I mean, obviously we want to carry freight and get paid for it, but it was a nice impromptu time off. We got enough done, like cooking, basically meal prepping. for the truck that I think it was a worthwhile adventure. It didn't cost us as much as we originally thought it was going to.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it still costs you fuel to Deadhead down to Connolly. Still costs you fuel to carry that load up 77, 81,
Yeah.
all that. So at the end of the day, it would have been nice to make a little bit more, but it's when you look at the realistic numbers, we're not losing as much as you feel like you're losing on the gross numbers. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, just a short video doing an update. We're gonna get some more stuff at Walmart, finish up the pork shoulders that we have on the smoker now, get back to the truck tonight. I'm gonna get us to Baltimore in the middle of the night so I can get back and try to continue with the nighttime
night driving
rhythm of
but also just avoid Baltimore traffic.
that too. Yeah, all those places on that route just kind of suck to go through. So if you do it in the middle of the night, it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's like that's the only way we get down 95 for the run.
True.
It leaving out so late.
I do like nighttime driving from that aspect. It is a lot more.
I do too, except for the cars.
Yeah.
You can't tell if they're drunk or tired.
Yeah.
They do a lot of stupid things.
It's not always the safest, but in terms of just traffic volume, it's always nice to drive at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think we're going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.